Welcome you guys. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Divine Flow with Dionne. I am Dionne, and today we're going to be discussing, or I'm going to reveal what Spirit said about why control blocks the scroll. Okay, so this message is really for people like myself that loves to be on top of everything, planning, strategizing, trying to just control everything, just trying to make sure like you're good, you know. And if it's people out there like me that's always had to have their own back, then you will definitely feel this revelation. Okay, why surrender is required to live divine. Like, you have to surrender. You have to give up the illusion of control that you think you have. Easier said than done. I am on a daily walk with Spirit, relinquishing my illusion of control. Okay, it's all here, you know, because what Spirit revealed to me is like control equals safety in the matrix. And when you can think ahead and plan and budget, like that's matrix logic and tactics. Okay, but I'm going to reveal what Spirit said. Okay, so point number one, control feels safe, but it blocks the flow, y'all. Spirit cannot flow when you want to control everything. And I'm preaching to the choir. Okay, so listen to what Spirit said. Spirit said control is rooted in fear of harm, delay, or disappointment. Okay, but divine flow is based on trust, alignment, not strategy. Okay, holding the outcome tightly prevents Spirit from breathing on it. So if you like holding something so like the Spirit, like Spirit can't breathe, Spirit can't do nothing with it. Okay. Point number two, planning assumes you already know best. Which in our little finite mind, we think we know best, but we don't. We can't see the whole big picture. So planning, listen to this, planning is based on limited visibility. Spirit sees your scroll in full detail. Our mind only sees in fragments. What looks like a detour may be divine alignment. So we're trying to plan our whole life based on a fragment of what we can see. And like I said, y'all, this is so much easier said than done. Like, I've had about full-blown panic attacks and just crying uncontrollably because I'm like, why can't I be in control? Okay. Point number three, forecasting is a false comfort. Okay, forecasting gives the illusion of safety through prediction. Divine living doesn't operate in prediction. It moves by present moment instruction. You don't need foresight when you're in divine flow. You need resonance. Y'all, that right there, because I like to forecast. I like to know what's going on. I like to be in the know. And when you're living life in flow with Spirit, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. You know, like, it's a moment by moment, a day by day thing. And like I was talking to Spirit, I'm like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought about plugging back in. Okay, it's been that intense up here where I just wanted to plug back in. Because I was like, at least in the matrix, I knew I was gonna get a check bi-weekly. I knew when my checks was dropping. I knew what bills it was gonna cover. I knew if I need to work more hours. I knew if I need to adjust my spending, pre-planning, knowing that what's gonna be debited out of my account is covered. Like, I mean, on it. I mean, that's how I've lived since I've been out on my own since I was 22. And today is my 38th birthday. So I've been doing this a little while now. You know, I've been adulting. So when you've been adulting for so long and then like Spirit comes in and totally flips your world upside down, I mean, it is a culture shock. Okay, so I just want to give my little backstory with that. But if you in this and you thought about plugging back in, I totally get it. And I told Spirit, I was like, you know, I don't want to abort mission or anything, but I am struggling here. Like, I just wanted some certainty. I wanted like matrix-based certainty, but walking with Spirit as well. But you can't have both, y'all. You can't. But we all in this together, okay? Okay, point number 4. Surrender isn't weakness, it's synchronicity. Okay, surrender isn't about giving up, it's about giving over. Spirit can only release what's aligned when your grip is open. So we got to do this and then do this. Okay, we got to open up, y'all. Surrender births synchronicity, divine timing, and miraculous provision. Got a testimony. So my cell phone bill was due. You know, I'm currently on a family plan with my mom or whatever, and I had my money to give to her, you know, my part of the family plan. And she was like, wait, like, she was like, hold on, because the bill was only X amount, and the amount that she said, it was like really odd. And she was like, I don't know what's up with it, but she was like, just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's already taken care of or whatever. So I literally had money to give, but Spirit had already like glitched the system out to make the bill appear to be something, and it was already taken care of. Like, I can testify of that today. Okay. So that is that divine timing, and that is that miraculous provision. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give. Okay. Also, while planning and forecasting don't work in the divine, planning is limited to what we've already seen. Forecasting creates a false sense of safety that blocks trust. Spirit leads one aligned step at a time, not 5 years out. So everybody, you know, want these 5-year plans, 10-year plans, you know, like Spirit don't even move like that, y'all. That is not divine kingdom living. It's not. And control is rooted in fear of harm, delay, or failure. Spirit doesn't require control. Spirit requires surrender. And divine instructions don't drop when your grip is tight. Okay, so I also want to tell you guys that surrender is not giving up. Okay, it's giving over. It's a holy handoff of the how, okay, to the one who sees the whole scroll. Synchronicity, peace, and provision flow from open hands. Gotta have open hands. Okay. All right, so journal prompts. All right, journal prompt number 1. Where in my life am I still gripping the outcome too tightly? I know for me, finances, because I want to know, I'm like, hey, everything is attached to my checking account. These bills keep debiting. So I've been struggling mentally with that. But just like Spirit showed up today, and I was like, oh, okay. I see you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I'm grateful, Spirit. Okay. Journal prompt number 2. What would it feel like to live one divine step at a time? What would that feel like? And journal prompt number 3. Where has Spirit already proven that surrender works better than control? And you know what? And just taking one step at a time with Spirit and not thinking, you know, trying to forecast things out. Spirit really keeps us close. So all that anxiety and everything that creeps in, it cut down on all of that, you know. So, you know, don't even worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself. Like, if we're so in the presence of now, we have to stay in the now. Okay, now is the only time that we have. Okay, so I just want to let y'all know that y'all scrolls were not written in fear. It was written in frequency. Okay, if you want to hear it clearly, you got to let it go. You got to surrender. You got to go from this to this. Okay. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this divine revelation from Spirit, I encourage you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, Divine Flow with Dionne. And until next time, I'll see y'all. Bye-bye.